So it's Saturday in my garage, or Sunday, and I took my bike out for a long ride last week, and then again yesterday. Not a long ride. For me, a long ride is 350 miles. I did that a week ago, and I put 150 on it yesterday. And the bitch people have about this bike is the suspension, and I kind of agree with them. The front, if you hit a bump, that vibration goes right up the shocks, right into your hands. And honestly, I'm used to it. I'm not going to spend 800, 1,000, 1,200 bucks for shocks. I just deal with shit and get used to it. But the rear, fortunately, is adjustable. And I know most people probably know this. But it's a matter of just taking the bags off and getting yourself, go buying yourself. Mine didn't come with a spanner wrench. And like most people, they lose the shit and you never see it again. But I got me this. Was $7. Basically a 3/8 drive. It works really great. You put it on a long ratchet like that. But anywho, I just want to show you how simple it is to do. Pretty simple. Even a little kid could probably do it. Okay, so you basically just take these off. They're held on by two cap head screws, metric. I think they're 8mm, 6mm, something like that. They come off. You got your little thing down here that it fits over, so you got to pull that off. But basically, this thing was set all the way to the lowest position. So it basically had zero, what do you call that? What would you call that? Comfort. Basically, it just rode hard and was put away wet. But I got this spanner, and you basically, if that plastic isn't on there, how I did this was I just turned them all the way in, counted, and then turned it all the way back and counted again, and there's 4 settings. It says 5, but there's only 4 positions you can have this in. So all I did was turn it all the way in, then turn it out 2 clicks. It's not fully loaded, spring loaded, but it's kind of in the middle. Now, I'm kind of a fat bastard. Well, I'm 250 some pounds, and I think that should be enough. And the same thing over here. It's a matter of turning them all the way in, turning them all the way out, get an accurate count, and then go all the way in, and then go back half the distance. 2 clicks. So I'm going to try it out. Like I said, I know most people know this, but these bikes are not very common. This is only made for 1 year, so it's kind of weird. Oh, and then I did this sweet little job. If anybody takes this cover off one time and they pop it back on, you'll get a gap here, and it drives me crazy. And I thought, screw it, I'm not going to go out and buy a brand new piece with a new tab and all that. I would just with the duct tape, because duct tape fixes everything. Everything. So yeah. So that's my story. And I'm going to try this I'm going to just take it for a spin around the block, see how it handles, and I'm sure putting the bags on is not going to change the weight ratio that much, but just to get a feel and see how it handles. But you know what? This bike's been great. It really has. It kind of got a bad rap, but pretty versatile, a lot of fun. No cruise control, so I went that route. And this works really nice. It's basically just locks the throttle. Not cruise control by any means, but you can lock that throttle long enough to drop your right arm and get blood back into your fingers. Heated grips are everything too. That's like laying in a warm, cozy bed. For some reason, when your palms of your hands are warm, it keeps your whole body warm. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So that's my story.